Hi Leo, Leo rising, Leo sun, and Leo moon. Welcome to your tarot videoscope for the month of July 2018 by Ama. Thank you for being here. Thank you to the old subscribers, to the new subscribers. Please like, share, and subscribe. And turn on the little bell, the notification bell right here next to the subscribe. This way you will be notified each and every time that I do upload special videos and each and every time that I do live streamings. We are going to have important astrological events. We're going to have on around July 12th a solar eclipse in the sign of Cancer. Of course, we are all going to be affected by it. And another lunar eclipse in the sign of Aquarius, followed by another one in August. And of course, we are all going to be affected by these eclipses. It is said that these eclipses will bring karmic changes, a shift in everybody's life, and they are meant to influence us in the next 6 months. However, when I was doing your Vimeo videos, as I was doing each and every individual sign, I keep getting that some particular signs could be influenced for a little bit more than 6 months. Some signs are going to be influenced for 9 months, other signs for 12 months. So let's just say that these eclipses are going to influence you for the next 6 to 12 months, and you may want to check in with this video from time to time and also listen to your Vimeo video from time to time. For those of you who are interested for download and purchase, the Vimeo video is down here below. Remember, I am looking into the next 6 up to 12 months of your life, how this eclipse season will influence you. If you like to contact me for a private reading, my email is amalightworker@gmail.com and my website amalightworker.com. You may want to also focus a lot into listening the video for your rising sign, because for some reason I keep hearing from my guides that the messages showing up through your rising sign may be a lot more powerful this month than your sun sign. Now, with that being said, allow me to focus on this reading for you. I am opening 3 cards from the traditional tarot deck and 1 more from the Angels tarot deck by Doreen Virtue. The general feelings for this reading for you have to deal with sudden chances, sudden opportunities being offered to you, news or information. In some ways, either dealing with people in a position of power or you regaining power, or even having some sort of struggles with a sense of either having to make decisions or inner struggles and power struggles. In some ways, I also keep getting that either there's going to be some changes in a situation, and these are going to be blessed changes. It's like God is answering to your prayers, divine intervention. Your dreams may be particularly highlighted, or your own sense of intuition, and having to make some decisions is like walking away from something, having to leave something behind in order for success to come in. And it may just be some sort of a move also involved for some of you Leos, and certain things from the past may come back this time to be re-evaluated at a mental level and also at an emotional level. But for some of you, things, situations, or even people from the past could also make some sort of a comeback. That was the general feeling. Now, allow me to break it down one by one. The first card is the Page of Wands, and other signs got this card as well. I will tell you the meaning of the card first, and then I will tell you the psychic messages behind your card, because of course for your sign the messages are going to be different. This card could be representing you because it does represent a Leo, an Aries, or a Sagittarius, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. Unless Your other sign, rising or moon, could be in Aries or in Sagittarius as well. It also, to me, it also represents travel, passion, news from far, information, an important career move, a spiritual or a philosophical message, a person full of energy and ready to seek new places to satisfy his or her curiosity. Sometimes this card may also mean naivete, being a little naive, and to me personally, it also means in charge, being a business owner in a position of power. But for you specifically, what I keep hearing is getting the power back, regaining control over a situation, or regaining control over your life. And I hear that for some of you, you're going to have a feeling like enough is enough, you just had enough, and you may just try to get control over an issue that maybe you have been struggling with this issue for a while, or you may just feel that after some careful reevaluation and examination, you may just decide that something has got to change. For some of you, this could be in regards to your body, to your health, that you may feel like something's got to change and you are going to incorporate something new. So some new approach into you taking care of yourself, taking care of your health, taking care of your body, even new methods that maybe you didn't think of before. It does feel that something, you are going to get some ideas either from other people, you may read some information, a book, you may watch a video about it, but something is going to generate a spark of interest, and you are now going to be approaching a situation also from different points of view, incorporating some new method, particularly if it is about you, your body, and your health. Pay attention to your reaction to what people are saying to you, and pay attention because it does feel that for some of you, either you could be overreacting, or you may not like something being said to you, and you may just decide that enough is enough, and you may just decide either to say something back, to stand your ground. But it does feel like whatever is said, that in some ways it feels like it's taking away power from you, it's taking away proper credit. Like somebody else may be saying something and they could be undermining your authority, undervaluing your work, and you really get a nerve. And that could be also happening in other situations, but anything that it feels like something is being taken away from you. You may just decide to stand your ground, to do something about that. For some of you, you may have your own ideas about what needs to change. So either you get a new job, or you move up with a business idea, or with your career. If you don't have any ideas yet and you are fine the way you are, I still keep getting that you are going to be attracting job opportunities and opportunities for you to move up with your career throughout summer. So if it doesn't happen right away from July 2018, it could still be happening by September, October 2018. Because remember, we are talking about the eclipse month, and for different Leos, these things could be happening a little bit later. The timing is going to be different because your astrological chart is different. Pay attention to any news, books, anything that you could be posting, any text messages, emails. Make sure that everything is going to the right person, and don't jump into conclusions. If anything is not clear to you, please double check what did they mean with this email, with this message, with this memo. Double check all of the information before you decide to overreact or to jump in conclusion. For some of you, they're talking about important messages coming to you from the spiritual world. You could be getting these messages directly in person through your dreams. Some people believe in signs, for example, and you could be seeing these signs that mean something to you a little bit more often than usual. You could be getting some sort of an advice. This could be spiritual advice from someone who maybe is either a priest or a spiritual advisor, or someone who's very knowledgeable about spirituality and spiritual phenomena. You could also be getting some messages from your loved ones who have crossed over. You could be even, consulting with a psychic, a medium. Past life regression is also coming up for some of you. The next card that you have is the Pope, the Hierophant. When you get this card, it means that God is listening and God is intervening to answer to your prayers. It also means brand new opportunities. When you get this card, it means that you are going to leave most troubles behind you, whether these are old troubles or new troubles that may come up. It represents higher education, higher learning, establishments, organizations, truth, understanding, and family structure. There's going to be different scenarios and different ways that you, Leo, are going to feel like the bond that you have with a family member or the family structure is changing or shifting. If there is a situation in the family that maybe it has been spoken about it, but maybe not with much honesty, or anyone in the family needs to speak up about something, it feels like surprisingly that may just happen and is going to be unplanned for. Whether it's you need to say something to a family member or in regards to a family situation, or vice versa, there's going to be healing happening. For many of you, this healing is going to be a process. You may want to cancel with someone, with a psychologist, a spiritual leader, a holistic leader, or somebody else, just to get like an impartial opinion. But in other words, you shouldn't do this alone. This healing is a process. You may be someone who is trying to help somebody else that you consider like a family. Okay, maybe they are struggling with emotional issues, addiction, financial problems, or other matters, and you could be getting, an opinion about what you can do so you can help them. Pay attention to not only your emotions arising, what sets, why is it that a conversation, a few words really get you started? What lies? What's the meaning behind these words? What truly bothers you? So you have to carefully examine your thoughts, your emotions. You have to carefully examine each and every single situation, particularly when it comes to you making decisions. A lot of you are moving forward, and moving forward for a lot of you could mean that you have to leave an old place behind. This could be an old place of employment. This could be an old place, like an old address. This could be an old friendship, or even an old relationship. I feel that for some of you, they're saying that you may have to deal with institutions of finances or other institutions of importance, religious institutions, financial institutions, government institutions, immigration institutions, because there is a sense of either needing some additional information, additional documentation, a license, a certification, I don't know, degrees, diplomas, could be even institutions of education. There's going to be some new beginnings, and you may need to deal with some important documentation. Some of you, this could also be about either opening or closing a business deal or a business account, some business dealings. There is a sense that whoever you have on the other side, your loved ones on the other side, they have been trying to send you to connect with you. So you need to be aware of their presence around you, because they are also saying that they have been working on your behalf to kind of send you some blessing, to get some blessing your way. And some Leos either recently dealt with a situation around losing a loved one due to illness or due to death, or you could be having a fear of losing someone, maybe because they're not doing so well, or they're sick. So for some of you, this seems to be extremely very important. But I also keep getting a sense that whatever this is, for those of you struggling with issues of loss or grief or both, they're saying that you are going to be able to recuperate from this and start fresh, start over. Life will still be the same, but life will now have a completely new meaning. Many of you will be upgrading your lifestyle, and it may just start with a tiny little change, because it's not going to feel like your life is changing. For some of you, it could be like a simple change of wardrobe, a simple change of vitamins and minerals that you take daily, a simple change of your diet, a simple change of you deciding to get a second opinion from another expert. So it's going to start with something simple, but it's going to lead you to bigger changes, bigger improvements of your life and your life style. They are showing me your feet. For some reason, either you need to be careful where is it that you're walking, what kind of shoes you are wearing, careful around transportation, how do you get around. So matters of transportation, vehicles that you may be using for to get around, those are also coming up. So there could be something there coming up of importance for some of you. The next card is Seven of Swords. To me, it means, please excuse the noise outside. Okay. To me, it means, usually I wait for the noise not to be so strong so I can continue, because I know some people may not hear me clearly. Seven of Swords, to me it means success, but something left behind. Be very careful of theft, loss, a loss of ideas, a loss of power, a minor setback. Protect yourself or protect what is yours. Don't let your plans be taken away from you. Don't give up. And there is a sense that, because they keep saying several times, there's going to be a certain sense of loss, there's going to be a certain sense of power struggles, or even inner power struggles, and they keep repeating that ultimately you are going to be okay. So now let me get why specifically again this a similar meaning is showing up. What is this? For some of you, you may feel a little bit of paranoia. You may feel like you want to lock your windows and doors very carefully. I see other ones having some sort of an issue with like bugs or other insects and in the house, and you could be trying to, I don't know, do something about that. Other Leos could be trying to energetically protect yourself, or even energetically protect your properties, your car, your home. There is a sense of you in some ways being careful. You could be receiving good news and good information, okay? And there's reasons for many of you to be plenty happy about it, to have plenty of happiness about it. But there's also that sense of not allowing yourself to fully enjoy the moment, because in the back of your mind you are worried about something, or you could be struggling with having to make a choice or a decision. For some reason, I keep getting either there's a lot of cleaning going on, there's a lot of organization going on, or there's some sort of remodeling, like moving stuff around. I don't know what this is, but I keep getting a lot of you for some reason having to move stuff around. Moving stuff around, like furniture or boxes or books. I don't know what this is. For some of you, you are walking away from some old dreams. You may come to a big realization that your old dreams are not valid anymore, and you could be now setting sail in a completely new direction with brand new ideas, with brand new dreams, with brand new goals. So what you were hoping to happen now is going to feel completely different, because suddenly now you have a new dream, you have a new idea. So if it is a matter of you having to change your mind, because it's going to make you feel better, it's going to make the situation feel better, don't be afraid to do so. There's a lot of issues around fear. There's a lot of issues around fear and forgiveness, and holding on to anything that no longer serves you, no longer serves your higher good, no longer serves your spiritual path, and no longer applies to your situation. So there's going to be a lot of letting go, either of fear, even doubts, because I keep getting fear because of doubts, uncertainty, undecisiveness, and a lot of letting go of anything that you may need to forgive yourself, you may need to forgive others, or any other issues around forgiveness. And again, it's not going to be easy. It doesn't come to me as a bright moment of how should I put this, of enlightenment. It does feel like it's going to be on a process entirely separate, entirely different, separately from other issues. And it is about you recognizing where is it that you are right, where is it that you are wrong, what is it that you need to let go of, and what personal lessons do you choose to carry with you in your future. Particularly if there is anything that you need to forgive yourself about, just let go. Be happy with yourself. Set yourself free. Like loosen that tight grip that you have on yourself. Loosen it up. Don't be so harsh on yourself. There's going to be like a big moment of celebrating something. For some of you, this could be something important with your career, if you are in social media, if you deal with communication, the spoken word, the written word, videos, vlogging, blogging. For some of you, this could be an important moment of your career. The next card is the Chariot. I will read you the card first, and then I will tune in to see what are the messages. An important achievement, self-discipline and willpower, public recognition. So maybe that's why I keep hearing the messages as I was holding this card in my hand, because basically I already said a lot about moving up with your career, particularly in fields. For those of you doing something with media or having jobs that have to deal with the spoken word, the written word, communication. For some of you, it is about around either having to fix a car, having to fix an old car, having to purchase a new one. So there's some big decisions around a car. There's going to be big decisions around travels, traveling with the people with whom you travel. Where do you travel? What's the destination of these travels? And it is about you assessing your situation, because it is about a matter of love and passion. It's not a card directly connected to love and passion, but it is coming like something important about a love decision, so a decision in love and passion for some of you Leos. You could have like nostalgia, or you could have someone in your mind. This could be someone from your past, could be an ex-lover, an ex-spouse, could be someone with whom you used to be romantically linked. Somehow they're going to be in your mind or in your thoughts, and for some of you, you could be hearing from them, you could be running into them, could also be, you know, friends from once upon a time. You are going to be able to overcome anything with a great deal of self-discipline and willpower. For many of you, this strong sense of discipline and this strong sense of willpower will be making a comeback. For those of you who have been struggling a little bit with your sense of willpower, because they're telling me, if you set your goal, if you set your mind on something, you're going to have enough willpower to actually accomplish what you are set out to do. I keep getting that many of you, either by the end of this year or beginning of next year, you are going to receive some sort of a bonus, a word of accomplishment. You are going to be recognized about something. You are going to be known for achieving something. For some of you though, this comes a little bit later, like end of the year, beginning of new year, but it is what is happening right now in July 2018 that in some ways is going to set the stage for these big rewards and this big recognition to happen for you, Leo. I hope that this made sense to you. Please leave me a comment down here below. I'm curious to hear your comments. Please like, share, and subscribe. Click in the link that's going to take you to the Vimeo videos for those of you who are interested to know more for download and purchase. Turn on the notification button. This way you will be notified next time when I do a live streaming. Thank you so much. Let's hope that this is going to be a great eclipse season for all of us, and I will connect with you again in the next videos. Bye.